Hello and welcome to round 6 of the Sergio Perez career, where we are at the infamous Monaco Grand Prix.
The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1 mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers.
Cutting on to the end of our first flying lap as we post a 1 minute 16.7, and we're going to stay on board for the entirety of this lap, as at Monaco you get so close to the barriers and it's just great to see a full lap of this track as we go round the long left-hander of Monaco and into Casino Square and around the bump and down to this braking zone and then down into the slowest corner in Formula 1, the Lowe's hairpin, as we're down to 40 miles an hour only, and now into Portier now, and then as we go into the tunnel, which is a unique aspect of this track. There's no other track that goes through tunnel. And now into the Nouvelle chicane we go. It's a left, right, and then a right and a left. And now down into Tabac, where it's a fast left-hander, and now into the swimming pool section where it's a very fast left-right chicane, and the second part now where it's a right-left chicane, and now into Rascasse, the penultimate corner as we lock up a wee bit. Now the last corner, Anthony Nogues, so we get a decent exit and open the DRS down the main straight, and we post the fastest lap so far, a 1:15.6, which was almost a second faster than our first lap.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Nico Rosberg will start his silver arrow from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Perez, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Raikkonen, Alonso, Bottas and Jenson Button, Hülkenberg, Massa, Carlos Sainz and Kvyat, Wehrlein, Gutierrez, Kevin Magnussen and Rio Haryanto, Ericsson and Grosjean, Jolyon Palmer and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So we are starting from third place at Monaco and it's 5 lights, and away we go. Seems like we've got an okay-ish start as Hamilton gets a good run on Rosberg into turn 1. They battle out, and who's going to come out on top between the Mercedes cars? They're continued on side by side and into Massenet now. Who's going to come out on top between the Mercedes cars, and can we maybe overtake one of them as Rosberg gets into the lead and we dive up the inside of Hamilton, lock up a wee bit and into the Lowe's hairpin now, and the virtual safety car has now been deployed, so there must have been a small incident or something. Let's take a look at a replay.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
As we cut on to the end of the first lap and the end of the virtual safety car, can we get a good run on Rosberg to possibly try and get the lead? We look up the inside, but we have to back out of it to avoid a heavy incident, as we do not want to crash out of this race. And cutting on to the end of lap 3 now, as we set the fastest lap of the race, so this is positive signs for the rest of the race. And we cut on to lap 7 as we go into the pit lane for a set of super soft tyres. Let's see how we do. Oh, and we were held up in the pits again. We're loose out to 4 cars there, including Button, who's ahead of us in the pit lane. We've lost out to 3 cars, so again we've lost out in the pit lane, and cutting on to the end of lap 8, and we make a diving move up the inside of Verstappen into Raskas, and we overtake Gutierrez into Anthony Nogues, and we are now up into P13, but some cars have yet to pit, as there's Massa coming out of the pits right there. So we're now into P10, and I think there's still a few more cars to pit yet. So we look to go up the inside of Jensen Button, as we go round the outside in the low hairpin, and we slightly touch there. But cutting on to later on in the race, as we make a move on Valtteri Bottas for P6, and cutting on to the last lap of the race, and notice how we managed to carry a lot more speed into the second part of the swimming pool section, and managed to go a lot closer to the barriers as we've become more confident in that area of the section. The checkered flag's coming out, and we're going to come home to finish a solid P6.
We're really happy with our performance.
So if you did enjoy that Monaco Grand Prix, do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more Formula 1 videos in the future. And I hope to see you for episode 7 of the Sergio Perez career, which is at the Circuit of Americas and the US Grand Prix. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.